Hi guys, it's Eminem. Let's go fishing from Blue Anchor. Arrived here uh, this morning at uh, 20 past 12. I think it was 20 past or 10 past. And done the morning tide, and it was absolutely atrocious. The bait I used was mackerel and crab, and it was crap. To be honest, the fish wasn't there. The thing is, the fish wasn't there, and also there was nothing about. The wind was terrible. It looked like it was blowing a gale, but it wasn't blowing a gale. It was just windy, and the tide was coming in, and it was like we had a like good decent surf, if you know what I mean. Excuse me, I'm trying to make a cup of coffee as well. I always do this. I don't know why. Just put your pause in a minute. Right, guys, back. Sorry. Um, yeah, it's again, it's a bit slow. As I said, with this place, you will catch on the way in. Kevin and filled the cake yesterday. They had a good evening. I left about 9:30, no 8:30, to get down here, and I was hoping to see Phil the cake. And Kevin's still here. He's got his van over there. But I wanted to see Phil. But what happened was Phil had to go home. But sent me a message. Mate had a cracking night. He had 9 dogfish. Kevin had 7 dogfish and a whiting. Oh, sorry, he had 6 dogfish and a whiting. He would have had 7 if he would have brought the other one in, as what I call a wazza. And of course, because of what happened this morning, it was dire. Oh my God. I've never ever been so fed up. I mean, I packed up early. I mean, it was a good hour and a half of tide. In the end, I just thought, it's not worth it. And when you get like that, I got a bit despondent and just packed up. And then me and Kevin wanted some fresh bait, and I needed some fresh bait because, as I said, my bait that I was using was, let's put it this way, it stunk. The crabs have gone off because I've been refrozen about 3 or 4 bloody times. The mackerel have been frozen about 3 or 4 times. So it wasn't the best bait. But I used it just to use up, like, get it in my freezer. But went in to watch it, not mind it. Keep saying mine it. Went in to watch it with Kevin, and we got some fresh bait. Lovely bait. And those nice big lugworms. Look at them, banking lugworms. But the thing is, I gone and bought loads. I bought a lot, 20 odd quid's worth. Yeah, it's like, imagine a bag of chips. Yeah, a big bag. That's what it's like, a big bag of chips. And been fishing now for just over an hour and a half now. Tide hasn't reached the wall yet because the tide doesn't come until 7:30. It's 6:05 now. I've got a whiting out on this rod. Got a whiting on that rod, and on the other two, I've got lugworm. Now, it's 11 something metre tide tonight. And of course, as you do, you hope you can catch something. There's quite a few up here tonight. I can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 30. There's 14 of us on the sea wall. There's that much bait going in, it's unreal. You got blokes using squid and mackerel. I'm using whiting at the moment because I want to try and catch a conger or a ray. And anything that comes up on these two, I'll be happy. Pouting, whiting, doggy, don't care. And a rockling, I just don't care. As long as I catch fish. Now you see my last video, if you did, when I come down a fortnight ago. And I was catching pouting. And I was using them as bait. The thing is, me and Kevin walked on the beach today. We had a walk on the beach just to have a look to see if there's any worm casts. And believe it or not, they've increased. Not a lot, but they've increased. But they're only small worms, not big. You can tell when you got big worms in the sand is when you get big worm casts. These are only like little dinky things, not worth looking at really. Because when you get a decent worm cast, they stand about 1.5 inches high. If you've seen a worm cast, you know what I mean. And it's still breezy, but not as breezy as this morning. Well, this morning it wasn't breezy, it was like that. That's how bad it was. Oh, my kettle's boiled. Bear with me. Back again. Yep. Keep putting on pause now, which is better. Yeah, and oh, here we go. Nice fish. Cup of coffee. Can't beat it. I don't know if I got a bite on that. It's just bouncing like hell. Be nice if it went straight over. It would. Oh, I love to cut. I love to have a. I'm watching my rod while I'm talking to you over my shoulder. This one here, above my thumb, that is bouncing around. It could be the breeze. I don't know. If it suddenly went over, mate, I'll be so happy. What if I had the drop back? Even better. I know then it's a ray. A Raymondo. As I said, put that there. Put that there. So I'm putting me thing on there, so my bite don't fall out all over the floor. As I said, just like a giant chip pack. Honest. There's nothing showing as yet. Nobody's caught. Have you had any bites, mate? On the old bait.
All the old bait's gone now.
So you're using fresh?
That's all just old bait.
Oh, yeah.
At least 10 knots on it.
As I said, that looked like black lugworm, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you had some worm that went off, and that looked like black lug, which he used, and he's had bites on them. Even though we got fresh bait, they don't have freaking know. But you do what you do. You come out here, you have a bash. If you catch, you catch. If you don't, you don't. Tough to take. That's what fishing is all about. It's not just catching fish. As I said before, a lot of fishermen will go fishing to be away from people. Me, it doesn't bother me because I'm trying to represent us fishermen to people who look down upon us sea fishermen and go, oh, you're sea fishing, oh, you're cruel and all that, until you start explaining about what you do. I mean, because me, I like to catch and release straight away. Have my picture taken, have a look, wait, and throw it back in. That's the way I think fishing should be. Not all the time, because some people do like to catch a fish and go, oh, I'll have that one twice, which is up to them. But yeah, it'd be nice to have a nice clunking, banging bite, especially on that rod there, that one on my fingers. The big tall one out of the two of them, three of them, sorry. As you can see, it's slowly getting dark. Bloody frightening. I like saying on my own. Oh, come on. Yeah, then we're trying to catch fish. Was that a bite? No. Just reeling in, trying to get me excited. But they will come. Because we've still got an hour and 45 minutes before high tide. And as I said, if we don't catch on the way in, we might catch on the way out. And then it'll be dark. Scary, spook. I had a light on last night. So cool. And what it is, it's one of them lights you stick on your shed for up the garden. And anything walks past it comes on. An outside light, you know. It's only for security for sheds. There's two I've got outside the. I've got one outside the back door. It's got like a little red light on it, and I got one on the shed, the top as well, with the red lights on it. And one of the local lads round by me, who's a little bit of a naughty boy, who does naughty things. You know, likes to break into things. He was like quizzing me the one day. He says, "Oh, I noticed there's a red light on your shed." I said, "Yeah, it's got a camera." I said, "Infrared camera." I says, "And the shed's all wired up. Anybody breaks in it, mate, the first person who breaks into that shed, I come running out and break the arms." Simple. I don't think thieves should be allowed to get away with it after what you've worked for and what you've earned money to do a bit of pleasure time and leisure time. Why should they have all the fun while you working and them nicking it from you? No way. Right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose for a bit because nothing happening. I'm going to pause you, and then if there's any action, bring you back on. Catch you later. Bye. Right, guys. Well, the whiting has done nothing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to chop up a mackerel. Put like half a mackerel on. Give it a good bind up. See what we can get. I gotta be on a double pennel rig on my big rod. I'll just cut the mackerel up, show you what I do. I'll actually bring you to the wall and do it. Let me sort my mackerel out first. And show you how I do it, which I've been watching other people do. Let's see if it looks good. We'll see. Oh, I enjoy that coffee. That hit the bleeding spot. As I said, I'm going to pause you again and then show you what I'm doing. Okay, catch you guys. Right guys, I'm on the seawall now. This is my mackerel. And this is the way I will prepare this. Whoops. I'm going inversely halfway down. As you can see, nice slice off the mackerel. Nice piece of fresh mackerel. And I'm going to stick it under the skin, if I can. No, I'm not going to. So I'm going to lay it on there, like that. And fold it over. Actually, I'll fold it over first. And then put it in between. Where do I put that now? Oh, I got my base in it. Then what I will do, give it a good whipping. Have the flesh on the outside, not the skin, the flesh. Whip it all up nice into a bundle like that. Look at that, that's looking nice. See how that's nicely presented like that. I'll have to bring you around this way because me being caggy bleeding handed, I don't know. Bring you around here. And what I do then, get my panel rig hook, the first one, through the top, like that, bring it through. So I've got the hook showing. And then from there, as you see, hook showing proud, bind that down, all the way up the line, all the way up, a couple more, so it's nice and streamlined. This is my double panel rig. I think there's enough bait and elastic on there to tie a bleeding, to make a shirt. Then I push that off, so it's nice and slim, look, nice and slim. Then again, that hook goes in the top, so it hangs like that. Then when I come to drop it onto my panel, stick the hook through there. Oh, flipping heck, it didn't work. I'll just take you back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Yep, bring you up a touch. Oh yeah. Right, so making sure my spikes are ready. Put that bottom hook onto the clip, to the release, and that's how it looks. Nice and tidy to cast out. Now, get the muck off my hands. I'm going to need to stick my bloody big jumper on. It's going cold. Bye guys. Now, I'll take you back over by the car. Sugar. Right, I'm going to cast this one out now. One with the double panel rig. Keep looking this strap to me Got some orange ones on there, look. Leg warmers. Right. I can see where my other two lines are. And I'm going to try and bypass them. I just hope I don't get a bird nest. Says all. Nice cast. Oh, lovely. That is banging. Settle now. Pick it over. And wait for that to bounce. When it bounces, I will show you the result. Be nice if it bounced straight away. Oh, keep your dogs on the lead, love. Now, most owners, when they walk along here, they have a dog on the lead. Now, I've had to pick my mackerel up to make sure that little dog didn't ranch on it. And that's how us fishermen are a pain. Right, I'm gonna get tugged up because it's started to get cold. But defreezing. Catching big guys. Right. Hi guys, I'm back. It's getting colder. Looks like I've just chain smoking. I'm not. This is about 10 minutes or 20 minutes after I'll put you on pause. As you can see, it's slowly getting darker. I've just remembered to get my lights out of the car because in the next 20 minutes it's going to be pretty darkish, if you know what I mean. Really, what I should do is turn you around that one. No, yeah, look at that over there. Look how dark it is over there behind me. 1, 2, 3. Look how black that is over there. Doesn't look black on there, but it's black. And of course, slowly getting darker. And there's the shore angler, Will. One of his buddies are here. He's got one of his hoodies on. He's a good friend of him, he said. And yeah, you see me cast that mackerel out uh, 10 minutes ago. Just waiting for a nice knock now. The light is started to go. I'm going to show you that light that I'm using on here. Absolutely bloody brilliant. Just bear with me. And that's what it is, one of them. Hang on. Blinded me. Now that he's got a sensor on the bottom. Now that should come on when it's ready. So let it reset. We'll let it reset. Luckily enough, I can hook it on the back of my car. Whoops, daisy. Come on, hook up. Okay, now. That's it. Now that will go off when I move out the way, hopefully. Just going to see if it's working. So I'm going to stand over here, out the way of it. No records at all yet. I'm a bit peeved about. I haven't seen anybody bring anything in yet. There's nobody fishing on the beach. Yeah, look, it's gone off now. See, as soon as I walk by, it comes back on, which is good. Yeah, there's nobody fishing on the beach. Uh, here comes this bloke with this cuddly dog. This guy, Kevin, fell in love with this dog. Don't know why. He's cute. That's why. Lovely and cuddly. Well, I'm going to get my lights set up now. I've got a little pot down there. I'm throwing all my nubs there. And then when I finish, I pick all my nubs up and put them in. Good idea. Then I've had somebody walk past and said, "Oh, it's a funny place to keep your coffee." Oh, it's gone off. Funny place to keep your coffee. I said, "No, that's where I put all my nubs." And these little bits of rubbish. Good shout, yeah. Well, you can't leave your mess about. Just because one person does it doesn't mean everybody should do it. I clean up after most people. I get annoyed in a respect. Oh, come on. That's it. Keep your lights a shake. These are harder to break. These are new ones, these are. I ordered them before I come down. And these are the large ones. Larger, I should say. Look the same size to me, but it's all the same price. Yeah, you get 200 for 26 quid. So I'm happy with that. Don't mind paying that. Because believe it or not, if you're not fishing on a river or a lake and like using a method feeder on the end of your rod, watching around, yes. Forget all your bait alarms. Eyesight's better. I think personally, but a lot of people may disagree with me. They prefer bite alarms. I was talking to a guy who was a carp fisherman who lives down the road from me, and he was saying sometimes he goes fishing and he uses a float. He said, "I use a float because I know how deep it is. I use a float and I put a lid on the bottom to hold it." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'll sink my line," and of course, there's no current on the lake, so. And he said, "I do night fishing at a private place." He did tell me where, but I forget now. And I said, "Get a float." I said, "Would one of these fit on your float?" He said, "Oh, I don't know, Cole." So I'll give him a couple. And he come back a couple of weeks later. And he said, "Where'd you get them from, Cole?" I said, "Why?" He said, "Where'd you get them from?" I said, "They're brilliant." I said, "Oh, are they?" So I put one on my float. I've done an adjustment to my float, he said. So I could fit one of these on. I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Yeah," he says, "and I didn't miss any bites." He said, "Mind you," he said, "when I was," oh, God, come on. He said, "Sorry." He said, "Yeah, I didn't miss any bites because I could see them out there." He said, "But it was weird when the fish picked his bait up I'm going to put that one as well because it keeps going on. That goes off the too cute for life. Yeah, and he said it was weird watching that go across the water like that. He said it was weird. I said, well, at least you know where the fish was heading towards. He said, yeah, heading towards a bush. And because I know he picked my lead up, he said, 'cause I only use like leads on my little float, he said. Said it's just to keep it stationary. Said like 2 swan shots, big swan shots. And he said he just, big carp. I said, how heavy was your biggest carp you had then? He said, 38 pounds. I said, that was your biggest? He says, yeah, and he said the rest were only like 20s. Oh, bloody hell, I wish I could catch up that size. But I don't do carp fishing the way he does it, so he goes out for days and, well, it's like this, really. Goes out for days and days and days, hopes to catch a decent fish. Sometimes he's been out for like 4 days. He fishes France, goes over to France on their big lakes, goes to Holland, goes to Germany, goes on fishes on the River Ebro for the catfish. And he said, I told him where to get these from off Amazon, and he bought a load. He said, up. He said he put one of these on his line by his bait when he was fishing for catfish. He said it wore in the water 5 minutes. He said, and the catfish picked it up. Bang. I said, how big was your catfish? 160 pounds. He said, that was a small one. I said, your first one? He went, yeah. He said, the other one was about nearly 190. He said, nearly 200 pounds. I went, But you can do excursions. You can find them online. Catfish fishing, all around the world. But it was after a Welsh catfish. It wouldn't be too bad if we had them in our rivers. It'd be brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to cut you off because I'm going to put the lights on. I'm not going to put you on pause. I'm going to do this as a segment. Okay, catch you later, guys. Bye. I'll get back to you if I catch something. See you later.